Hi, everybody. This is Kim. Welcome back. Unless you've been hiding under a rock, I am sure you've heard the news. It's been all over the headlines. President Trump has announced that the U.S. will impose 25% tariffs on all imported vehicles and foreign-made auto parts. What does this mean to new car prices throughout 2025? Well, if you're considering buying a new car this year, this information coming up is crucial for you. So stay tuned. So what's happening? Well, basically, the U.S. government has announced a 25% tariff on imported vehicles and any auto parts from Canada and Mexico, effective April 2nd, 2025. These tariffs are part of a broader strategy to address trade imbalances and to encourage domestic manufacturing. The American Automotive Policy Council, which represents the three main Detroit automakers, said that they plan to commit themselves to President's vision of increasing automotive production here in the United States. The auto industry relies heavily on a complex international supply chain. Many vehicles assembled in the United States incorporate parts manufactured in Canada, Mexico, and other countries. With these tariffs, the cost of importing both fully assembled vehicles and individual components will rise, leading to increased production costs for the automakers. The impacts will be felt worldwide, and who knows what the end result will be. But in the short term, immediate effect on American consumers will be an increase in costs for vehicles and auto parts. Okay, so let's talk some numbers. According to NPR, analysts estimate that these tariffs could increase the cost of manufacturing a vehicle by $4,000 to over $10,000 per vehicle, depending on the model and its reliance on imported parts. For consumers, this could translate to price hikes ranging from $3,500 to as much as $12,000 per vehicle, maybe more. For example, so if you're looking to buy a vehicle that's currently priced at $30,000, a $5,000 increase due to tariffs could push that price to $35,000. Luxury vehicles, which often rely on imported components, could see even steeper increases. Now, car dealerships don't always have the best reputation when it comes to pricing, so it's likely they'll start adding these extra costs to consumers well before they actually feel the impact themselves. So my advice, if you're thinking about buying a car soon, right now might be the best time to do it. Okay, according to a dealership manager that I heard on the news today, he's already noticed a shift in consumer behavior. He said that customers are more hesitant and many are accelerating their purchase plans to avoid potential price increases. There's a lot of uncertainty right now, and it's affecting both sales and inventory management. That's what he said. I don't know who he was from. I caught him on the news. Anyways, this uncertainty extends beyond new car prices, however. The used car market is also expected to feel the impact. As new car prices rise, more buyers may turn to used vehicles, increasing demand and consequently prices in the pre-owned market. Higher demand for used cars means that even older models with higher mileage could see price increases. This ripple effect could make finding affordable transportation more challenging for many consumers. What can you do if you're in the market for a vehicle? Here are some tips for you. Number one, and probably the most prudent of things, is to act quickly. If you're considering a new car, purchasing before the tariffs take full effect could save you thousands. Tip number two, explore domestic options. Vehicles manufactured and assembled entirely in the United States would be less affected by these tariffs. Try to find the models, do some research, find the ones that have the highest percentage of domestic parts. Now, I've done some research for you. According to Cars.com, the top spot for percentage of American parts goes to Tesla, the Model Y. In fact, Tesla Model Y is number one, and the top 4 spots also go to Teslas. But there are more cars on the list. At the top, we have some automakers you may not expect. These specific automakers have plants in the United States where several of their models are mostly American-made. This list surprised me. Comment below if you were shocked to hear about any of them. Okay, number 1, Honda. This was a surprise. I have a Honda. Models like the Accord, Passport, Odyssey, and Ridgeline are manufactured in Alabama. The Accord and Pilot are produced in Ohio and Indiana. In the Cars.com index, it mentioned that the Accord and Passport are among the most American-made vehicles. Toyota is next. It operates plants in Indiana, Kentucky, and Texas, producing the Camry, Sienna, and Tundra. The Camry has been consistently ranked as one of the most American-made sedans. Next is Ford. Popular models like the Ford F-150, Mustang, and Bronco are built in American factories, and most of the Ford trucks have a high amount of domestic content. Nissan. They have facilities in Tennessee and Mississippi, manufacturing models like the Frontier and the Altima. BMW has a South Carolina plant producing SUVs such as the X5 and the X7. Jeep. Stellantis, formerly known as Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. The Wrangler and the Cherokee are built in the United States with a large percentage of U.S.-made parts. And the last one on this list that I created, Mercedes-Benz, has a facility in Alabama that assembles models like the GLE and GLS SUVs. So there are some good options for you there, which hopefully the prices won't skyrocket too high. Now, tip number 3, consider leasing. Leasing a vehicle for a few years might allow you to bypass the immediate impact of the price increases and reassess the market once the situation stabilizes. Since lease payments are based on the car's depreciated value rather than full price, you may avoid the full impact of tariff-driven pricing. Automakers may offer lease deals to move cars off the lots, and as sales slow and inventory climbs, they may offer further lease incentives. Tip number 4, expand your search. Look beyond your local area. Some regions may experience price increases sooner than others, so expanding your search radius could yield some better deals. The pricing will probably vary greatly based on inventory and demand, so really be smart to shop around. If you could drive a couple hours and save a few $1,000s, to me that sounds worthwhile. Tip number 5, stay informed. This is super important. Tariff implementations can and probably will change. Keep an eye on the latest news to make informed decisions. Save yourself some money. Do a little research. In conclusion, the 2025 auto tariffs are set to significantly impact vehicle prices, affecting both new and used car markets. Being proactive, staying informed, and considering all your options can help you navigate these changes more effectively. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this information helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe so you won't miss future videos. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, whatever, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Till next time, drive safe and stay informed.